What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. My name is Landon. I am a very average age group triathlete that after some time of spending a lot of time watching a lot of pro content, I realized it's time to maybe dust off the camera because I'm not new to video creation, but this project is new to me, but I love working out. I love making video content, and I thought it would be great for us that are balancing life, balancing work, balancing so many different things. You know, we don't hit our workouts all the time, you know, and that's okay. And I wanted to maybe share, you know, one side of that. So that's the purpose of this. So hopefully welcome. And I think with anything, right? You know, like if it doesn't matter if it's racing, chasing your best and whatever that is, you know, chasing likes. I enjoy making video content. I enjoy working out. So if anybody finds this and they relate to it, great. But for me, it's just going to be a hobby, you know. And I really hope that people. I think people kind of will. So all that being said, we are right here in the beautiful Jamestown, Virginia. We are at the Virginia Capitol Trailhead. You're going to notice that I'm shooting this intro at the end of my block for the week. But anyway, that's a quick intro, and I hope you enjoy. Well, hello again, guys. We're getting set up here in the garage. I'll probably do like a formal pain cave tour on another video, but for the sake of today, we're just trying to, and maybe the next few snippets, we're just trying to get in some workouts. I will say kind of the biggest thing is that I've had to realize is the difference between I couldn't do sections of a specific workout and maybe I shouldn't do sections of a specific workout. So I think the biggest thing is being honest about what I could produce and where I should probably, you know, be right now, kind of given everything, sleep, nutrition, hydration, just my mental ability to be able to work through that workout. So kind of factoring all that in, has been kind of a big learning curve for me, because where I was before Jace's birth and where I am now, you know, where I want to be. So I know it's a journey and we're just taking it step by step. So let's get into today's workout. I don't think I paired everything correctly. Oh, we're just missing the shifter. Bang. Okay, we're good. So I'll take you through today's workout. Where you got 5 minutes. Yeah, right about threshold. This is about right. This is gonna suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Unpopular opinion, I actually really like the taste of these. It didn't really feel like 204 average, I'm going to be honest with you, but yeah, we're going to count that done. It felt pretty okay. I did every single set of the 5 minutes in the bars, so you don't really want to sit up when doing it, because if you're going to be racing, you want to try and put all that power in TT, because sitting up, obviously it's easier to get the power out, but that's not what we're about. We're about racing in the bars. So yeah, that's it for the bike session, and catch you on the next one. Uh-oh, someone got into the Krispy Kremes.
I only had 2.
You only had oh, I had 2 also. Minute easy run. So the hard part is the heart rate is actually really low, zone 2. So I'm gonna try and keep to that as much as possible. So fine. What updates do you need for a treadmill? purpose of today's swim is not really to try and like get the engine firing too much. It's really just to kind of loosen things up and get a swim in. That's basically it. I try to increase the yardage as we get closer to race day, and that helps me feel more comfortable, but I tend to sit back quite a bit in terms of pace on the swim. I used to really push it because I'm a strong swimmer, and I've learned that I don't really need to do that. I don't need to push the pace, so I can sit back a little bit on the pace, and then I haven't really swung for the fences, so to speak, on the bike in the run. I've been very cautious when it comes to the bike and the run, mainly due to the fact I had the heat stroke. So I have not wanted to do that ever again. So I've tried to not push my heart rate to a zone that I don't feel is comfortable for the races that I have completed. But for this race, I am going to try and push things. One other kind of weird thing I've discovered that's become a challenge is just simple hydration. Because I wake up in the morning and I have the baby in my hands like the entire time, it's really hard for me just to get my hydration in. And it's not just for working out or whatever, it's just having my daily hydration. So trying to become more cognizant about making sure when I wake up, getting the hydration in is a big thing, because I'll drink like no water for like, if I have to feed him, it takes 30 minutes. And then if I have to change him too, it takes probably, like the whole process takes an hour. So it's not good. So making sure I get that noon tab or something in the morning, just to be sure that I'm making everything go. We are ready to go, I think. Quick look at the temp. It is 61 degrees, 61% humidity, even though it's, if I take a peek outside, it's raining outside. But I just want people to know that it is okay to have clutter. I feel like maybe a lot of YouTubers, like live like these perfect lives, where everything is put together and everything is put away. Shout out to Precision Fuel. I'm pretty stacked up right now, but this is life. It's okay to have, a little bit of clutter. I mean, I'm not gross by any means, but that's life. We're here promoting, the normal, right? And showing what normal kind of looks like. This Well, good morning, everybody. Letting the espresso kind of filter itself through this morning. So today on the docket, and this kind of goes to kind of what I was talking about yesterday, kind of like the workouts that I used to do a while back, especially on Saturdays and Sundays, would be long zone 2 sessions. But one thing I have been really liking about TriDot systems is like for today, so today's workout is going to be 3 rounds of zone 3, zone 4, zone 5 at 5-minute increments. So we're stepping up, they're step ups. zone 3, 4, 5 for 3 rounds. And zone 5 power is going to be at 290. So I feel really good about that, because I do want to start pushing towards like a 4 or 5 FTP. That seems really daunting kind of to say, or just to be really comfortable at a 4, or at a 4 FTP. So we're really going to be pushing it today for sure for 295 minutes. We're going to see where that lands, but I don't know if I've ever done 295 minutes 3 times or 300. So should be a real in kind of on the dad side of the equation. My legs are just more fatigued because I'm like walking the baby around the house a lot more, like I have to bounce him. So I know it might sound like not a lot, but you do that so many times, it just becomes a little bit more that you carry around a 10-pound weight. Man, do I sound really soft. But, anyway, that's the workout for today. We're going to go ahead and hit it with some spicy step-ups. So I'm on the very last set. So we're gonna make this one count, obviously, as we always do. Definitely feeling the fatigue in the legs. My heart rate is actually pretty cool, despite it's like really hard to talk, but it's actually at 128 right now. Might seem much higher, but it's not. So yeah, we're gonna get after this last interval. It's been an hour 40 so far, and get some grub in. But overall, this has been a very good workout, I think. Just mentally, sometimes hitting those targets that you don't know where the ceiling is until you try and push it. So it's not wrong with just trying, and if it doesn't work, dial it back. No big deal. Have a nice day. So I feel like so many times we have a target, and if we don't hit it, we take it as a setback, but it really is just like an evaluation of that day. There's so many factors that go into how you're feeling, so it's okay. So yeah, but we're gonna crush this last little 290. I've been trying to hit all of them in TT position. Got Harry Rivet thumbs on. So yeah, almost done. We're done. We got the star. That's all I care about. Job completed. So we're gonna ride it to sunset here. And yeah, that's it for today. I'm not doing my brick today because last time I toasted myself. I also didn't really do a lot of miles this week. I feel like in this video I'm making a lot of excuses, but that's what the purpose of this whole thing is, right? Trying to understand what your body can and can't, or what you should and shouldn't do, I should say. Like last week I felt pretty good. Sorry, this is sideways. Last week I felt pretty good and I did do the run, but we're gonna crush it tomorrow on the run. So catch you outside, hopefully. So we just arrived for our run today, and we're gonna get a little toasty because I'm breaking out the carbons. I don't usually practice in carbons because so far I've only had the 1 pair, but now that I have 2 pair and these don't have enough miles on it for another race, we're gonna get a little spicy with these cloud booms. Hopefully I don't blister up on them. I hope that doesn't happen. But so for today's workout, I don't have my phone, but I believe it's like 4 reps by 6 minutes at threshold pace. So again, it's actually 20 degrees colder today than it was this time last week. So, and I was able to hit everything. It's just that it's in the middle of the afternoon. I'm pretty tired. Just holding the baby all day. I know that seems kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is, right? You know, that really did make me tired. So it fatigued you. So we're just gonna see what the pace is gonna be today, what the heart rate, and yeah, hopefully it's freaking beautiful out here. Let me just show you, just 60 degrees, like no humidity, so I should crush it. I should crush it. So we're gonna go ahead and get warmed up, and yeah, that's what I was using to that's what I was using to block my camera up as I'm talking here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, first rep felt pretty good. I'm probably not gonna stop for the rest of the video, but there's some major like washout sections, and this is actually the race route for Jamestown in June. First rep felt pretty good. I think that was pretty low. Hold on a second. Waiting for it. So we're at 8:07 average right now, 20 minutes in. So feeling pretty good. Should be pretty low. So yeah, this is the race route right through here for about half the race. So it's pretty beautiful. It's kind of hard with non like trail shoes, because I am running in like road carbons, but which is like half the race. But it's just beautiful just to be in here and just kind of enjoy the day and not really get too in your head about the race. So yeah, we're gonna rep it for the rest. I'm gonna check you guys back at the car. All right, guys, so we are back in the car after a run. Going through the numbers real quick. I'm gonna post them right here. It was really strong headwinds on like some of the sections, which I really enjoy those, because I think it prepares me for obviously when it's a windy day, just kind of like what to do. But the first, hold on a second. First was 7:24, and I'm really happy with the last one at a 7:15 coming home. I think that I got caught a little bit of a tailwind, but I felt super comfortable the entire time. I have to piss really bad, so I'm gonna wrap this up so I can go take care. I've had to piss since I you know, you guys know how it works. As soon as you go to the bathroom, you lace up your shoes, the body's just like, time to go to the bathroom. So yeah, so that felt pretty good. Really happy with that. One thing I really love about TriDot workouts is that it kind of sets you up mentally for what you're prepared for race day. You know, that I'm hitting like these thresholds, because I used to just come out and run an hour zone 2, right? And then on race day would come along and I'm like, I don't feel super comfortable hitting those thresholds for such a long time, or hitting that goal pace for such a long time. But now that I hit them, yeah, I hit kind of a goal pace 4 times, you know, for 6 minutes. That feels really solid, right? So one thing I just really love about the TriDot training is that while I'm, you know, in this 8 to 9 hours a week, I still feel the mental confidence that I'm able to hit some of those really high paces, and my heart rate is right where I want it to be also for those paces. So kind of sets you up mentally for success come race day too. So that feels really confident while having a lower training load. All right, so that's it for this week. I hope to have another one of these by next week. We're gonna see about that. But I hope you guys have a great training week. I'll catch you next time.